My name's Colten Poitras. I'm a part of Poitras Relay. I'm a third generation horseshoer. My family's been racing horses long before I was born.
No, our whole family had horses. That's how we grew up, with race horses, and made good money with them, and fun and friends. And I think it gives like the kids a responsibility.
There's so much work to do. You clean stalls twice a day. You feed them 3 times a day, fill up their water every day. They need hay, they need walk. It's a lot of work for 2 or 3 guys, but you get the whole family out here on weekends and chores are done in an hour. It's awesome. And they love doing it, right? And everyone can talk and you're happy around each other.
This is our old shed row, and I was training here. Same shed row. This is our lucky shed row. I had this thing right full. We had 32 head of horses here. A lot of our native people grew up in this darn racetrack here, and their families, and since I was a kid, I remember that. I remember coming here, and it was quite a shock that we lose this racetrack, but no, it's going to be missed here.
With Marquis Downs shutting down, our horses really didn't have nowhere to go. We had to make a choice between getting rid of all our horses and keeping the select few that could race in Edmonton or Winnipeg. And we didn't really want to do that. Some of our horses are just like our family. They've been around, for a long time. The Indian Relay Association had a schedule set up for the whole year. It was kind of a no-brainer, and then all we needed to do was get some ponies, and so the kids could tag along, and we got the whole family traveling. So they've been doing it in the States for hundreds of years. It's just recently worked its way up to Canada and grown. It's booming now. I mean, we got 25 teams here, I think.
You just go one lap around, you got to jump off, get on the next one, and then go again, go around, jump off, get on the next one, and go around. When you make that exchange, it's a really good feeling.
We started practicing in the spring, and he was doing really good, so we knew Bubba was going to be a good rider.
I was in diapers and I started riding. My dad taught me, and I became a cowboy when I was born.
Sometimes you're worried about the horses standing, but then you just kind of got to keep your cool and remember that all the practice, the horses know what they're doing. If you lose your cool, they can sense that.
Before the race starts, I'm just trying to keep myself calm, It's kind of nerve-wracking, getting nervous usually. Once you get going, you don't really think about it much.
It's nervous when the races are close, they're up front. You just want to be quick, he's on and gone, and you get that adrenaline rush. It's a high.
Indian relay racing, I'll tell you, you can't predict nothing.
It does get very dangerous out there. There's other horses to watch out for. You're trying to focus on yourself, your rider, the other guys. Sometimes there's loose horses. Sometimes horses get away from a rider, or they throw them off.
I just pray for a safe trip around the track each time. That's all I hope for, I guess.
I just started horseshoeing by myself last year. I think that's one of the best things that I've done for myself. You save money, and I'm picky when it comes to their feet. I like their feet being well taken care of. My grandpa Sonny actually taught me how to do that.
I'm so proud of the kid. He works hard, and he learned lots, and he listened, and I tell him whatever the best I can teach him. And it's more of a hands-on thing. It's nothing you can just read about. You got to do it. It's more of a challenge, I guess, to do these bad horses, and even the bad horses to the rank horses. Like there's some will fight you, and you got to know how to handle them. And
he's been doing it for 50+ years, so he can see things I can't. He knows things I don't. So
it comes natural for me. I've seen any horse walk by. First thing I look at his feet. It's not my horse, I'm not working on him, but it just always comes to me. Look at his feet, and I see how he walks, what his conformation look like, what his feet look like, the hooves look like, and
it's just the experience. If there's something I'm not quite doing right, he can pick it out in a second and tell me, and I can absorb it like a sponge and learn from that.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad conformation. Racehorse especially got big ankles, knees, and it's quite a job for a farrier to keep the horse sound and running the best of their ability.
I can bring my tools, and a horse accidentally rips a shoe off on the road, you put it back on. You take care of them yourselves.
It's unreal when you see your horse win, and I done something for this horse. I remember shoeing a horse for a guy that won Calgary Stampede. I'd done all his horses, and he won Calgary Stampede that day. I'll never forget that. Horses are healing, really healing up, and especially in our native culture, even more so. But it happens everywhere to anybody.
They teach you a lot about yourself, They taught me a lot about myself, and I became smarter. They saved my life and made me a better person altogether.
I don't know where I'd be without horses. it's just been in the family. That's why I started. You know, growing up, I always see the win pictures, and everyone had their own horses, and I was just a little kid, so you look up to them, and now you see these little kids looking up to me. But I don't know where I'd be without horses. Somewhere.